second note on this last day of the year, 2016. The second note on myth and legend. In fact, the whole name of this book is The Golden Age of Myth and Legend. And it refers to many of the stories we know, plus some which I personally don't. I'm not familiar with the Norse saga, the elves. Well, I heard about the elves, but I can't say I know much about the story behind. It deals with the northern mythology, how Thor paid the giants wages. Now they make movies, sequels and so on with them. Shiva, the Buddha, and legends connected with it. By the way, I will mention one which I learned recently, a Buddha story. They say that he became popular from one point on, and so sought, looked after, that sort of a guru, a man who claimed also special powers and wanted popularity, wanted people to come to him, to have adepts and pupils, so to say, became infuriated with this. He was envious. And so he confronted somehow Buddha with this aggressive attitude and wanting Buddha to cease and desist. I'm the one. People have to come to me, and you're an imposter. These are not quotes. I don't remember the story by heart. I think there were words to this effect. Anyway, that's what I remember. And this is what has now become my story, or my version, my imagination of what happened with Buddha there. The fact is that Buddha asked him something like this. Listen, you have people coming to you, yes, and you offer food, right? Yes. But sometimes they don't eat the food. Not all of it anyway, what is available. Yes, and what happens with it? Well, it becomes mine. It's my food. Well, you see, if people don't want it, that was the point, also an important point, that if people don't want it, then it's yours. What happens with it? It's left on the table, in the house, and then what happens? It's yours. Well, the same thing is with this anger and violence and hatred and these negative feelings. I don't want them, says the Buddha. They're yours. So you will keep them, because I will have none of them. Interesting in a way, and this is just one of the stories and legends that make mythology so interesting. And I will refer to another book, The Case for God by Karen Armstrong. I've read about Karen Armstrong, and I understand she is considered to be the best scholar, the best expert, the ultimate authority on religion today. And indeed, she talks about myths and scriptures and the holy books, which in the beginning were meant to contain so many myths, that there weren't stories that we need to read literally. In fact, that's wrong. There were stories with a message. You had to read the significance, to see the significance behind, and to read between the lines. So what they do today, even today and for so many centuries, those who take ad literam and they just do not accept any other interpretation other than it's what it said there, and that's it. The new vice president of the US, a good a good body for the Donald. I mean, they they make a good comedy couple because this VP, Donald, everybody knows his videos and his narcissistic personality. He can grab women by the pussy and all that. It's said by the president-elect of the free world. But the VP is no no easy case either. I mean, he has his own comical propositions to make. He believes the world was created in 7 days. He's a creationist. That's so period. And 7 days, no more. And he rejects the theory of evolution. Darwin was wrong for this guy. So myth is lost on such people, but that's why. And we need to come back to this with a new note on the first day of 2017.